Team Gibraltar received a warm welcome from family and friends as they returned to the Rock after 11 days of action. Our team of 23 competed across 7 different sports. We broke new ground in mountain biking and weightlifting. Several young and upcoming athletes got their first taste of the Commonwealth Games, and we broke 8 national records in total. We had a strong finish to the Games, with cyclist Mark and Olivia Lett surpassing historic expectations, becoming the first riders to complete the Commonwealth Games road racing event. Upon their arrival to the Rock, I caught up with the married couple who reflected on the success.
It was a really good experience. I started on the start line with my friend Elaine. Unfortunately, she was involved in a crash quite early on, so I was left by myself. And literally the plan was to hang on to the front group as long as I could. I didn't think I'd make it 6 laps, but I did. And yeah, I did the last lap with a few less people. I just wanted to get to the finish really, and all these guys were at the finish line, so because it was laps every time I went round, I got the support. We had family in England that were at different stages of the laps as well, which was really good, yeah.
And Mark, you were up next. How motivational was it for you to see your wife finish the race? I mean, you must have thought, I need to finish this race now.
Definitely. I mean, we turned up to the race slightly late because our race was a lot later. We didn't want to be hanging around too early. So I only got there when she was on her 3rd lap. When I saw her in a group, sort of gave us the motivation because no women's ever competed at the Commonwealth Games cycling. So the motivation was there, and we saw them compete in it. We got there on the 3rd lap. She was still going round. We saw that she was in the bunch, and when she got into the 4th or 5th lap, we knew that she was going to make it to the end, which gave all the lads motivation. For us, a bit different. It was 5 of us. She was only competing with 1 other from the team. So I mean, it psyched us up to start warming up, and yeah, I mean, it was great to see my wife going around and complete and be the first person to ever complete a race against pros.
Speaking to Chef de Mission Chris Walker, he was proud of the overall success and achievements accomplished in these games.
It's been a really successful Games for Team Gibraltar. We've performed exceptionally, and I think we've proven that we have the strongest team ever. Yeah, it's been really good.
You said one of the strongest teams you've sent to the Commonwealth Games. What have these games left in terms of foundation to build on for the next ones?
I think a number of things. I've mentioned the mountain bikers already. We've had Holly in the weightlifting, first time ever, new national record. The swimmers have performed brilliantly with several national records. Rhythmic gymnastics, I think, have performed as well as we'd hoped they would, and certainly have continued to improve. So that, I think, bodes really well. Remember, Kylie Gairista's only 16 years of age. Asia Kent's only 15 years of age. So, if we can continue to improve, I think that's going to be a great thing.
It's now time for a well-deserved rest for our athletes, but they will no doubt be back in action soon with the Island Games just around the corner next summer.